Welcome. Today we'll be going through the HP Engage Pro Troubleshooting, specifically on the hub side. So whenever it comes to troubleshooting, the first thing that any support team will get you to do is unplug, replug, turn it off, turn it on. It's really basic stuff. With the HP Engage Pro, you cannot do it while the unit's live. This is also known as hot swapping. So while the unit's turned on, you cannot unplug and replug a USB cable or unplug it and move it to a different port, for example. So you turn it off and then do those steps. If you don't, you'll damage the unit, that voids your warranty, so it won't be covered under warranty repair. So make sure it's turned off. So we'll go through what all of these ports are, what they typically connect to, and go from there. So over here we have our network port, which is for our Cat5 cable and to talk to the back office. We have a USB-C, which is for the customer display. This is the only one which is hot swappable. So while the unit's turned on, you can unplug and replug the USB-C for the customer display. In fact, we found it's kind of the only way to make it work if there's an issue with it. Then we have our USBs. This would typically be for newer style FPOS, scanners, and so on. For your older style FPOS and scanners and scales, you would use your serial. You've got two serial ports. Then we have our other USB-C. This is for the touchscreen. So this is a screw-in cable, you can see that there, and it will go straight up the pole to the touchscreen. It will be one of the only two that does, the other one being the customer display. Next to the USB-C for the touchscreen, we have our power. It's the only circular plug on the hub. So if you ever lose power, that's where you need to be looking. Here we have two retail 12-volt USBs, indicated by the fact they are green. This would typically be for your older style scanners and scales. We have a red 24-volt retail USB. That will almost always be for your receipt printer, as it will either go USB or retail USB, just depending. So receipt printers can get communication from the USB, but they need secondary power, or they can get the power and data from a 24-volt retail USB. Further to that, we have a cash drawer plug. If you are setting one of these up though, please don't plug it into that port, plug it into the receipt printer, as that's how it needs to work with a printer and OPOS, which is what our PT-POS application uses. So just a quick recap, with the HP Engage Pro, if you need to unplug, replug, or unplug and move port for anything, please turn it off and then unplug and replug. If you have any queries around troubleshooting this, please call our support team on 1-800-020-946. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.